Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to start a weight loss blog. So basically what we are going to cover today is what exactly is a weight loss blog, why you need to pick a niche, and this is going to be very important for this type of niche and niche down. Next, we are going to get web hosting and get a domain name for free. After that, I am going to help you install WordPress, install both a free and premium WordPress theme, important changes you have to make to your website to start getting traffic, and how to start writing. After that, I'm going to show you different ways to make money with your new blog or website and why you need to share your content on social media in the very beginning. Also, I'm going to give you an idea of about how many blog posts you need to write before you decide if your website's a success or failure. Now be sure to check out the first 3 links in the description, as these links will be links that I refer to throughout the duration of this video. First things first, what is a weight loss blog? A weight loss blog is simply a blog where people are coming to the internet and they're asking questions about different ways to lose weight. Now this is going to be very important because this niche is incredibly competitive. You need to niche down. Here's an example of a weight loss blog. It's called thehealthfoodie.com, and they are answering different questions about weight loss with regards to food. For example, easy vegan tofu feta cheese. This is more of a website that focuses on veganism. So that is a niche. If we look at this other example here, this is Black Girl's Guide to Weightloss.com, and this is talking about weight loss with respect to Black women. So these are 2 examples of different sub niches within weight loss. What I recommend that you do in the very beginning, because it's incredibly competitive, that you pick a niche and niche down. Now, one way to help you find a niche is to find a blog or website that you like and that you want to improve or emulate. And what you can do is you can take that website. For example, we're going to take Black Girl's Guide to Weightloss.com, and we're going to put it into a keyword research tool. This is Ahrefs. You don't have to use it, but this is what I use. So I just typed in the domain name, and we'll talk more about that in just a moment. And you can see the ranking for 2,000 organic keywords. And what we can do is we can take a look and see some of the keywords that they're ranking for. For example, Jill Scott 2015 weight loss could be something that you want to create content on and maybe show people how she did it and how they can do it too. Now, in the very beginning, because your website's small, what I recommend that you do is that you change the keyword difficulty to 5 or less. The keyword difficulty is a scale between 0 and 100, and really it tells you how easy or difficult a new blog or website could be for ranking for keywords. So as you can see here, I changed the keyword difficulty to 5 or less, a Black Girl's Guide to Weight Loss, Jill Scott 2015 weight loss, and even celebrity weight loss is a sub niche as well that you could potentially create content. As you can see, Shaka Khan 2013 weight loss. Shaka Khan is a R&B soul hip hop artist who has tons of hit songs out there. And so now that if we go back over to our slide deck, we've talked about what a weight loss blog is, we picked a niche, and we've niched down. The next step so your website can be seen is that it needs to be hosted somewhere. Now, if you click the first link in the description, that is my #1 recommended web hosting platform for beginners. What they'll do is they'll actually help you with everything that you need. Now, web hosting, if we just back up just a minute, web hosting, it's a third-party company where you'll rent hard drive space called a server so that your website can be seen on the internet. They'll serve your website to other people. And what you're going to do is click the first link in the description to go ahead and get started. In fact, when you click that first link, you'll actually get a domain name for free for the first year. And a domain name is simply a name that your audience, your readers, are going to refer to your website by. For example, Black Girl's Guide to Weight Loss is a domain name, and you can get one of those for free for the first year. What we're going to do right now is we are actually going to go through the process step by step on how to get web hosting and set up a domain name with the first link in the description. When you click that link, you'll be taken to this website where you'll go ahead and click Get Started. What I recommend is to click the first one on the far left, the basic plan, if you're just getting started with a website. As you can see, there are a number of options, but click that, click Select, and then move on. Here you're going to create a domain name. If you have one in mind, you can type it in here like you see that I do. What I recommend is try and find a domain name that's going to be related to your niche. Now, what I do is I type in a domain name that I know is already taken. When it's taken, you're going to get this error. What you can then do is go back and try different domains. Now, make sure, again, you want to pick one that's related to your niche. Click Next, and then you're going to see a green box that says that it's approved. The next step is simply to go through and enter in your contact information. Make sure that when you scroll down here, make sure that you leave all of the settings on. But again, enter in your contact information, the settings right here where it says domain privacy, leave all of this checked. If you don't leave it checked, you're going to get people reaching out to you, spamming you, emailing you, trying to get you to sign up for web hosting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign up and then jump back to you once I sign on and move to the next step. All right, so I've signed up and I'm going to go ahead and set up my website initially. Just create a simple username and password, make sure it meets the requirements there, and then move on. Make sure that you write it down too. Write it down in a safe spot so that you have it and you remember it, because it can be a pain to go ahead and get everything back. You're going to have to enter in like some vital information, but just make sure that you write it down. It's really easy and really simple. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that this part is not sped up at all. This is actual real time, and you can see that you'll go from absolutely nothing to a complete website in less than probably 10 minutes. And once you click submit, you're going to move on to the next step where you get to log in. Here is where you're actually going to start creating your WordPress website. Now, the great thing is Bluehost really does everything for you, and it's really simple. So again, I'm not speeding this up at all, and I want you to see what it really takes to create a website. Bluehost is going to do a little bit of work in the background for you, and we're just going to actually click on skip this step. This one, first one I clicked on start a blog, but for the next step, just click skip, because we know what we're doing, and I'm actually going to tell you what to do so that we can get up and running. Click get started right here on the left hand side, and then move on. Just click skip here and click skip here. And then just pick the first one on the far left. Make sure that you're picking a free theme, because they'll charge you. They have both free and premium themes, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So right now, it's actually creating your WordPress website. In just a few moments, you're going to click on log in to WordPress on the right-hand side there. You'll see it in just a second. And then we can actually start looking at some basic configurations. All right, so we click log in, and now we actually have a WordPress website. What may need to happen is you may need to click refresh a few times to get it to work, but now we have our website, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in and delete a few plugins, because right now it has the coming soon. And so if someone tried to get to your website at this moment, it's going to say coming soon to them, even though we can see it. This is what your WordPress website looks like, but for everyone else outside of your network, it's going to say coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to plugins eventually, and we're going to delete some of the plugins that we don't need. Now, I talk a little bit about plugins later on, but plugins add additional features and functionality. We are going to deactivate the Bluehost as well as the other plugins that are already activated, and then we can go through and make the necessary changes, which I'll cover in just a moment. So we're going to deactivate them and then delete them. Now you want to make sure that you only have the plugins that you're using on your website. The more plugins you have, the slower your website's going to respond and function, and you're going to lose out on ranking. So make sure you have a lean setup, very few plugins, and then move on. As you can see right now, I'm just simply deleting some stuff that you don't need. If you want to, you could keep them, but obviously if you're just getting started, you don't need this other stuff. What's more important is the themes that we're going to talk about in just a moment, as well as getting writing. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete those, deactivate them, and then we're actually going to start moving on to settings, which you see right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make some changes that we absolutely have to make so that you can start getting traffic. The first thing that you want to do is you want to change your site title. Your site title is going to be the title of your website. You can make this basically your domain name. For example, my domain name is Web Hosting Rewind, and you can see that's my site title. And then the tagline is basically what your website's all about in a very succinct manner. As you can see here, mine says, get the latest news and info on all things web hosting. What you want to do is make sure that yours is relevant to your niche. For example, if you are creating content about makeup, you can say, come here for the latest tips and tricks for all things makeup. Next, you want to make sure that your WordPress address is HTTPS and not HTTP. Make sure your site address is HTTPS as well. And then the administration email should automatically be set. Uncheck the membership so that anyone can register. Make sure that this is unchecked. If we scroll down here, you want to change your time zone to your time zone. There are all sorts of them here. Next, you want to make sure that you have your date format set to the way you want, and then go ahead and click save. If we go down to writing, there isn't anything in writing that we need to change. After that, we're going to go to reading. In reading, very important, you want to make sure that your homepage displays to your latest post. That's the first thing. And the second one is you want to make sure that your search engine visibility is unchecked. do not check this. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. You do not want this, because if this is checked, people aren't going to be able to find your website, and everything that we do after this is going to be a waste. So go ahead and click save. This should be unchecked. Next, if we go down to discussion, there really isn't anything that we need to change here. Media, we can leave this as is, and then permalinks is going to be really important. Right now, your permalinks are set to plain. You want to change it to post name. This is done for search engine optimization. What's going to happen is when we create a new blog post, we are going to make it so that it's search engine optimized. We're going to use the keyword in our title, and that keyword is going to show up right here as well. And this is called search engine optimization. Make sure that it's set to post name, and then go ahead and click save. And really, that's everything that you need to do to make sure that you start getting traffic. All right, so now that we've installed WordPress, we've installed a free theme. I'm going to show you how to install a premium theme in just a moment. We've made some changes to your website so that you can start getting traffic. Now, what I recommend that you do is go out and get yourself a premium theme. A premium theme has additional features and functionality that is going to be more enticing to your readers. For example, this is an example of a premium WordPress theme. You see this image up here. This is a hero image that you could get from a premium WordPress theme. If you look at this website, it's much more inviting, it's much more intuitive, and the owner of this website is doing a lot with this website that you could do by getting a premium WordPress theme. And you can click the second link in the description and get yourself a premium WordPress theme. When you're here, you're simply going to type in your niche. You could type in weight loss, you could type in vegan. Regardless, you hit enter, and you can see there are 78 themes that you could potentially buy and download and install right into your WordPress website. So what I recommend that you do, go through, find one that you like, and you're going to click on this button here to add it to your cart. When you add it to your cart, you are simply going to check out and pay for the theme. Once you pay for that theme, you're going to download it to your computer. That download is going to be a zip file. You're going to unpack that zip file, and there's going to be a second zip file. We're going to take that second zip file, and we are going to install it into the back office of our WordPress website. And to do that, we're going to go to Appearance and click on Themes. When we click on Themes, we're going to click on Add New. Next, we are going to click on Upload Theme, and then we're going to drag and drop that second zip file right here. You can also choose to find it manually. Regardless, it works either way. Next, you are going to click on Install Now and then Activate, and then you are going to have a brand new looking website. After that is we need to start writing. Now, when it comes to writing, I normally get 3 questions. The 3 questions are, how do I start writing? How long should my blog post be? And how many blog posts should I write? Let's go ahead and answer 2 of those right now. To start writing, you're going to go up to Post, and you're going to click on Add New. And once you get there, you're going to have a blank page. You're going to take the keywords that you found at the previous step. For example, Jill Scott 2015 weight loss. We're going to copy that, and we are going to paste it right here into our title. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up our title so that it can be discovered in search engines and that it's going to get our potential audience to click. So for example, what we're going to do is we're going to do Jill Scott 2015 weight loss. We can say how she lost I'm going to put X amount of pounds, and then maybe plus how you can do it too. Okay, and so this is how we start writing. Now, again, the questions that I get basically are how long should my blog post be? And to determine how long your blog post should be, I like to take a look and see what your competitors are doing. So what we'll do is we will paste in our keyword, Jill Scott 2015 weight loss. We're going to hit that in, and we're just going to take a look at the top results. So for example, GoHealthLine.com ranks #1. And what we're going to do is we are just going to click cancel there. We're going to do a quick word count. Now, the word count isn't a direct correlation to ranking. It gives us an idea of the minimum amount we should rank. So this is about a 2,200 word blog post. If you wrote maybe 25 to 3,000 words and it was quality and it addressed some issue that other blogs and websites haven't, you could potentially start ranking. And if we jump back over to our article here, before you start writing, I recommend that you take 10 or 15 minutes and do a little bit of a brainstorming session. And to help you with that brainstorming session, what I like to do is do 6 writing prompts: who, what, when, where, why, and how. You are going to use these 6 writing prompts to help you write longer, better, and faster. For example, we're going to say, who is Jill Scott? And if you are familiar with her music, this makes sense. You could say, when did she lose her weight? How much did she lose? And why it was important for her to lose this weight. So what you're going to do is take about 15 minutes and ask different questions that your audience is asking with regard to the keyword. Once you're done with your brainstorming session, you are simply going to delete the ones that don't make any sense. And the ones that you keep, you're going to turn these into H2s, and you are simply going to answer the question. Once you're done answering your questions, you are going to click publish, and then your blog post is going to be available for the world to see, hear, read, and react to. Now that we've started writing, the next step is to make money. There are a number of ways that you can make money with your new blog or website. One of the easiest ways is simply to run paid ads. If we look at this website here, there's an ad here, there's an ad down here at the bottom. There are a number of ads right on this blog, and it's actually really easy to run ads. To get started, you can work with a Google Ad Network, Google AdSense, and they'll actually place ads automatically on your website. What you'll do is you'll click this Get Started here, follow the directions, and then you can place ads. The only drawback to Google AdSense is they don't pay out very much. You will make pennies on the dollar in the very beginning. However, when you start getting significant traffic, you can work with other ad networks and make even more money. Another way that you can make money is with affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is simply recommending or selling other people's products and services. And the way that affiliate marketing works is you are going to find affiliate programs that are congruent or in line with what your audience is looking for. You are going to get your affiliate links from the company or the affiliate owner, and you are going to place them right in your blog or website. Now, if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, click the 3rd link in the description, as I have a free course that will teach you affiliate marketing step by step. Another way that you can make money is to sell your own physical or digital products. Now, if you have your own weight loss course, maybe you have a book or an ebook that you want to sell, you can actually sell that right from your blog or website. Now, selling digital products is outside the scope of this video, but as you can see, Black Girl Guide to Weight Loss is doing it with meal plans as well as this little cart icon. Now, if we jump back over to our slide deck, I recommend that you share your content on social media. The reason why I think you should share your content on social media in the very beginning is Google is not going to give you a ton of traffic in the very beginning. And so what you want to do is you want to start getting traffic before Google can start giving it to you. And the best way to do that is to share your content wherever your audience already is. For example, if there's a Facebook group about weight loss or about Black girl weight loss, you can share your content there. People are interested on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Share your content there. Now, the key to getting started on social media is to share your content where your customers already are. It won't help you at all if you're sharing your weight loss blog to people that are interested in basket weaving. Those are 2 completely different markets, and so that won't help you. And then the final question that I get is about how many blog posts should I write? In my opinion, you should set a goal of writing 50 blog posts. Now, 50 seems like a lot, but this is a highly competitive niche, and you're going to need at least 50 to start getting some sort of traffic consistently. Now, what I recommend that you do is write every day for 50 days or write every other day for 100 days and look back and see what you did. I can assure you that you're going to start getting traffic in something. You're going to see people showing up to your website. I think it's going to be pretty beneficial for you. So be sure to check out the 3 links in the description. The first link is to web hosting. The second link is to premium WordPress themes. And the 3rd link is to a free affiliate marketing course. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I upload my next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.